Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bomb Squad going up against the Rainiers. Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. The other way, and it goes just foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Next is the designated hitter, Bernie Williams. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. And he deals. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now around second, going for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap.
Oh, and now a wild pitch, but no advance. That's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now a chance for Mlb. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab in this one, Cliff Lee.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Next pitch inside, and it's 3-0. And the tying run is on base.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Trevor Story in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. Adios, pelota. He circles the bases. It's 2-1. This is Corbin Carroll. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. At the plate, Scott Rowland.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. Adios, pelota. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-1. This is Bryce Terang. Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Ripped on a line. makes the catch, inning over. Ted Simmons now at the plate.
Now pitching, Tommy Henry.
That one ripped. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Grounds one to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Yelich at the dish. And there's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Carroll ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That one to first, and that squirts through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Baylor makes the play, and that is that. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Matt Festa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one misses up and in. 1-1. That's inside.
Inside, ball 2.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor. Just missed. That's too low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Misses off the inside, and now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Siri hauls it in, and there's one away. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Griffey around second.
Really nice job
Now
staying inside with his hands to
first
fight
baseman,
off that
Louis.
pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he
yeah.
found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough.
Now pitching.
Yohan Duran will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Go! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Scott Rowland. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. Ends the inning after they. So back to the top of the order. Jackie Robinson digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Bernie Williams. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Arise right there to make the grab, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. He's safe at second, and that was not close. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, and this should do it. Terang on to first. Ball game, and a 7-1 finish.
Sat down for a drink or 2. But I don't want the same. I wanna see the lights on. You look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing. It's playing on my mind. Sleep tonight. Baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, I'm begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. You've been my obsession. You're always on my mind. And when I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. I feel it burning
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Houston taking on Sugar Land. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the mound in this one, Nolan Ryan. What do you have on him, Singy?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a foul ball. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. Boots it.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. And now let's see if they force some out.
There goes Jackie. Dive, and he's got it. Nicely done for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Jose Siri. The changeup missing. And that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Here comes Jackie flying around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying for two. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Corey Kluber. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swung on, belted. That's back. Unbelievable.
It's alive. It's alive.
I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Anthony Santander, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now, Carlos Delgado on the ground right side. 4-6.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
Just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Series sizing it up and makes the grab. That is the second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. Ryan back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
One away. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons.
The catcher, Ted.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And there's two down. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Fought off foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next offering down in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Santander racing after it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ketel Marte. Matt Vesta taking over on the mound. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. Check swing, went around. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Grandal.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. Polanco tosses to first. And that quickly, 2 away.
Batting 9, the designated
Here
hitter,
is Aaron Judge.
Judge.
He was late there, strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's out to center field. Siri in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back.
Leading
now at the plate,
Houston,
Josh Smith.
the 3rd baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact. Hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Now it's the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. First pitch, and he just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Trout on his horse. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time.
Corbin Carroll.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped right center field. Going, gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran.
Hit in the air out to center field. Siri sizes this one up, makes the grab, 1 away. Man, is he fast.
He's so fun to watch.
Now batting.
Here's Mike Trout. 0-1 with a flyout.
Trout.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's down and away. Next pitch, not close, up high. In the air, center field. Squeezes it, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Josh Hader on a pitch out of the pen here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still able to fire over, and that is the ball game.
Well, 3-inning games are pretty exciting, and this one did not disappoint. Tons of offense, but it came down to just 1 run. This was a wild one.
3-2 the final score.
Education, but I can see right through a powder face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you trying to hold me back? I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. I don't worry about people in my face. I hit them with the style and grace, and watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that.
Ready to go. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
And that's way high. And this one is off and running. And it stays fair.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. And Jack Peterson stands in. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. Now the second run is in. It's 2-zip. It's a 2-run double and they have the lead.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot and he drives in too. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground. Robinson. 1 out in the top of the first. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball one there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Now
Josh Hader takes over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Lifted in the air out to left. And it's caught for the out. Tony Clark will hit next.
The first baseman, number 17, Tony Clark.
And that's outside. That one finds the zone, and 1-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Late swing, foul to the left.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside.
That's inside.
And the count is 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, and that is that. And now, Jackie Robinson. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And first offering is fouled off.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And that one hops the wall, and it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball,
yeah,
2
most
strikes.
guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
late with the swing there.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball one. One out and a runner at second. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting fourth,
Kyle
the first
Manzardo,
baseman,
the next to hit.
Manzardo.
Foul ball. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field, and a base hit. Runner scores from second as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. Here's the left fielder, Mlb. Line drive and foul ball. That one fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Alvarez moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Joey Bart.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
Hader back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score easily. Round second, digging for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. And now it's going to be Mason Wynn. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park homer on a ground ball. And man, defensive drills should be fun tomorrow. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. Lays down a bunt to the right side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Now around third, waving him home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Jock Peterson, doubled in his first AB. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
Third baseman.
And now here is Troy Gloss. Grounded out his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Coming home. One run is in. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe at home as two score on the inside the park homer. And the batter now, David Ortiz. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not.
So digging in, Tony Clark. He's already homered in this game. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Alvarez around second.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's Joey Bart now. Slice the other way and foul. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Hard hit left side. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. First time around, he tripled home a pair. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and